Say what now? It all starts with none other than Diddy. Yes, that Diddy. And some shocking tapes that could potentially destroy Jennifer Lopez's reputation. I know, right? It's like a plot twist straight out of a movie.
I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
So the die is cast. J-Lo and Ben Affleck are getting divorced, and we have proof. We broke the story over the weekend. They are selling the marital mansion they bought almost a year ago to the dead.
Is there a naked Jennifer Lopez video somewhere? Everybody says you got it. You want to sell it on the internet.
Can you believe it? These tapes could potentially make us question everything we thought we knew about J-Lo's rise to fame and even the real reason behind her split from Ben Affleck. But honey, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
The video floating around, the tape floating around, I wouldn't put it out.
Have you seen it?
Have I seen it?
Oh, it gets even juicier. How far has Diddy gone to cover his tracks? Could this be the final nail in the coffin for J-Lo and Ben's already fragile relationship?
J-Ho is unfortunately in her flop era, and Ben Affleck has reportedly reached a breaking point and has allegedly moved out of their house.
Is this Diddy's twisted way of mocking Ben Affleck after his recent struggles? And what exactly do these tapes reveal about our Hollywood icon? Let's dive into the details because this tea is too hot not to spill. Now let's rewind a bit and talk about J-Lo and Diddy's complicated history. These two lovebirds first met on the set of her music video for If You Had My Love back in 1999. It was like a fairy tale romance until it wasn't. Their whirlwind romance ended in 2001 amid rumors of infidelity, which J-Lo later confirmed. Yikes.
Somebody and they were, trying to talk to me, and it was at that point where you cut it off and you're not talking to the person. Right, you're like, no, it's over, it's done.
But wait, there's more. Remember that crazy night in December 1999? J-Lo and Diddy were arrested following a shooting at a Times Square nightclub that left 3 people injured. Talk about a date night gone wrong.
She was crying a lot. She was a mess. Probably what was going through her mind is her career flashing before her eyes.
J-Lo later admitted she was a mess, probably thinking, what have I gotten myself into? Girl, we've all been there with bad relationships, but this takes it to a whole new level. The shooting reportedly stemmed from an argument between Diddy and a Brooklyn thug named Matthew Allen, known on the streets as Scar. Diddy, his bodyguard Anthony Jones, and rapper Shine Barrow endured a 7-week trial in early 2001. The trial ended with Diddy and Jones walking free, while Shine, then just 21 years old, was convicted of assault and weapon possession, receiving a 10-year prison sentence. But here's where it gets even more mysterious. Former detective Derek Parker, who was once part of the NYPD's so-called hip-hop cop squad, spilled some tea about the incident. According to Parker, Diddy was flossing. That's street slang for someone flaunting their wealth and acting like a big shot. Scar allegedly felt disrespected, thinking he was just as important as Diddy. Words were exchanged, and before you know it, shots were fired. As the chaos unfolded, J-Lo and Diddy fled the club in a Lincoln Navigator. Diddy's driver, Wardell Henderson, later recounted how he blew past several red lights, speeding down 43rd Street and onto 8th Avenue, weaving through traffic and police cars. Can you imagine being in that car? I'd be holding onto my seat for dear life. When they were finally pulled over by the police, things got even more intense. At the precinct, J-Lo's mother was furious with her daughter, yelling at her in Spanish. Former NYPD detective Derek Parker recalled, she was really mad at Jennifer. I heard her say, I told you not to get involved with him. Moms always know best, don't they?
Puffy.
The night of the shooting, that was kind of the beginning of the end of their relationship, because it then became dangerous for her career to be involved with.
Now, these alleged tapes, if they exist, could contain explosive details about this incident and others, potentially shaking the foundations of J-Lo's carefully crafted public image. As the rumors intensify, the real question remains, how much longer can J-Lo and Ben Affleck's relationship withstand the weight of the past? J-Lo was released from custody without being charged after spending 14 hours in jail following the infamous 1999 nightclub shooting incident. In a candid interview with Vanity Fair in July 2000, she described the experience as a complete nightmare that left deep emotional scars.
Obviously, nobody really wants to be arrested or handcuffed or, go through all that kind of stuff. It's a really traumatic experience.
The aftermath of the shooting wasn't just emotional turmoil, it also sparked a series of legal battles. In 2008, a staggering $130 million lawsuit was filed against Diddy by one of the victims seeking compensation for damages incurred during the incident. By 2011, Diddy had reached a settlement with all 3 individuals involved, including the victim, though the terms of the agreement were kept confidential. Now, it seems J-Lo might find herself revisiting that dark chapter. According to an expert consulted by In Touch Weekly, J.Lo may possess crucial first-hand knowledge of the New York City nightclub shooting, given that she was present at the scene and left in the same vehicle as Diddy. This could potentially lead to her being subpoenaed to testify under oath. Can you imagine the drama that would cause? New York lawyer Pete Gleason commented, Jennifer Lopez's presence on the night of the shooting and her departure in the same vehicle as Combs makes her a key witness with first-hand knowledge, which could subject her to legal scrutiny if any criminal charges or civil claims not barred by the statute of limitations are pursued. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. In her 2024 documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, J.Lo touched on her past experiences with bad relationships. Though she didn't specify which ex-partner she was referring to, she shared, "There were people in my life who said I love you, but their actions didn't match those words." She added, "Being thrown around and manhandled like that is not fun. I mean, I was never in a relationship where I got beat up, thank God, but I've definitely been manhandled and a couple of other unsavory things. Rough, disrespectful." But not everyone seems to agree with J.Lo's narrative. Suge Knight, the former CEO of Death Row Records, has recently weighed in with his own theory about the rumored divorce between Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, and it centers around Diddy. In a recent episode of his podcast Collect Calls with Suge Knight, Knight made some explosive claims, suggesting a bizarre connection between the FBI, Jennifer Lopez, and her estranged husband, Ben Affleck. Knight alleged that the FBI handed over incriminating tapes involving Lopez, which were recovered during raids on Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles, to Affleck. According to Knight, the content of these tapes is potentially causing a rift in Affleck's marriage with Lopez. He claimed, "They go raid Puff's house, and they get all these videos of J.Lo doing this, J.Lo doing that." Knight further claimed, "And they know the fact that J.Lo lied and said that the weapon was Shine's or whatever, sending that man to prison and destroying his life when she knew it was Puff's." He insinuated that the FBI decided to notify Affleck about the discovery of the alleged tapes due to the potential damage they could cause if made public, comparable to the fallout from Diddy's 2016 hotel tape involving his ex-girlfriend Cassie. "I'm quite sure they probably called," Knight speculated, "and the FBI gave respect and a courtesy call to Ben Affleck. I'm quite sure they said, 'We want to show you some things about your wife.' When he saw the stuff that her and Puff were doing and who they'd been doing it with, I'm quite sure they gave his ass those tapes, and I'm quite sure he can never look at her the same." Suge Knight went on to suggest that Ben Affleck might find it impossible to reconcile his feelings for Jennifer Lopez after viewing the alleged tapes. "I'm quite sure they're headed for divorce because that's a man who had a good life," Knight speculated. "Great parents, doesn't spend a lot of money, isn't tripping off paparazzi, he's living his life, he's got his own team. She brought all this extra stuff into his life and now he wants out." However, the tension in Affleck and Lopez's marriage might not be solely due to her past with Diddy. On May 15th, a source exclusively revealed to In Touch that Ben and Jennifer were indeed heading for divorce after he moved his belongings out of their shared home. "The writing is on the wall. It's over. They're headed for a divorce, and for once, Ben's not to blame," the insider claimed. "He's focusing on his work and his kids now. Ben already moved out, and they'll likely have to sell the dream house they spent 2 years searching for." Adding to the drama, rumors have surfaced that Jennifer Lopez might be blackmailing Ben into staying with her. The rumor mill is buzzing with claims that Jennifer is privy to some of Ben's deepest secrets, including rumors about his sexuality. If these secrets were to be revealed, they could potentially damage Ben's career and personal life, giving Jennifer leverage to keep him by her side. Insiders suggest that Jennifer has been using this knowledge to manipulate Ben, ensuring that he remains in a relationship he might otherwise want to leave. This alleged blackmail could be the reason behind their tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship. So where did the rumors about Ben's sexuality begin? Surprisingly, they started when his close friendship with Matt Damon was at its peak, leading some to speculate that there might be more than just friendship between them. In 2023, Matt Damon found himself in hot water with the LGBTQ+ community after making comments about his friendship with Ben Affleck. While discussing the nature of their relationship, Damon admitted that the rumors of them being romantically linked put them in a weird position of having to answer, you know what I mean. The successful Hollywood actor expressed concern that people questioning his sexuality could compromise his future career in the industry. Damon added that the speculation about him and Ben was really deeply offensive. He clarified, "I don't want to imply it's some sort of disease. Then it's like I'm throwing my friend under the bus." Ben Affleck also encountered speculation regarding his sexuality, particularly after portraying a scene where he kissed another man in the 1997 film Chasing Amy. Director Kevin Smith revealed at the Outfest LGBT Festival in Los Angeles that Affleck and co-star Jason Lee initially felt uncomfortable about their on-screen gay kiss. Now, as rumors of a potential split loom over them once more, many are wondering if the couple can overcome the pressures that come with their high-profile lives. Despite the challenges, their history together shows that their connection has always been deep and enduring. Whether they can navigate these current difficulties remains to be seen, but their story is one of love, loss, and the possibility of second chances. So what do you think, besties? Is there any truth to these shocking allegations? Are J-Lo and Ben headed for Splitsville? And what about those mysterious tapes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I am dying to hear what you think about this Hollywood roller coaster. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the hottest tea. Until next time, stay fabulous and stay curious. You are watching Hot Gossip. Goodbye.